Dax, after their starter, the quarterback went down
Yeah.
on the second play, did it become apparent to you guys pretty quickly that it was going to be very run-heavy because the backup wasn't going to beat you deep?
Well, I thought number 9 was already a runner already, but he was a pretty good pass threat as well. But when 17 came in, they really got into personnel to run the ball, so I knew what was coming. We expected a lot of run, but I thought we played it well, but we knew it was coming. A lot of times they motioned me out of the box and run a lot of QB draws on third downs, which really hurt us on sometimes. But other than that, I thought we did a fine job with it.
Dax, you mentioned third downs. You guys only let them convert 3 of their 14 opportunities on third down. When you guys hold them and you guys can get off the field, how much of a boost does that give you guys as a defense?
Third down's critical. We focus on that a lot during the fall camp, just during practice. Our down package, we have a lot of packages for third down. We really focus because that's money down. I mean, first, second down are one thing, but really getting off the field, getting our offense good field position, and just we don't want to be out there. I mean, we want our offense to be out there as much as they can, and yeah, that's the key.
It was a pretty tight game till Tavion had the punt return for the touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do for a team, just in terms of breathing a little easier to get the lead back like that?
It's like it's what you said. It's a breath of fresh air. Tight game. That big play happens. It's like, okay, I can relax. So not relax, but it's not as much stress, pressure on when we go out there. So it's a lot. It's a lot. That was a great play, big time play, and I'm happy for him, happy for our special teams PBR unit. So yeah.
I'm just curious, is your nose perpetually broken right here every game?
It's shot. It's done. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with it. Did it last week.
It's called a fashion statement.
No doubt. It's a fashion statement.
Yeah.
Dax, Peter Moore, he's a freshman. As one of the leaders on this team, I mean, the kid goes out and nails 50-yard punts every single game, and he had 6 punts, 4 of them inside the 20 today. When you hold the defense, hold the other team's offense to a third down, and then he goes and does what he does, what's impressed you about that kid?
Oscar Bradburn was my guy. He's one of my best friends. He was in my friend group. Him and Brian Johnson, there were 2 hell of a specialists, and he's come in and taken over and done really good job, and I'm proud of him. He threw a duck today, but he's been booting it really well, and to see that out of a young kid, I know the future's bright in that for the punt unit. So very happy for him.
Dax, you already have a career high in terms of a single season in sacks, and you're only 4 games into it. You're on pace to set new career highs for a single season in tackles and tackles for loss. How much has the move back to the Mike linebacker spot helped you kind of take your game to the next level, and what in general has allowed you to take the next steps?
It just fits me a lot better. More in the box at all times, I'd say, and the times I'm not, I'm comfortable being out of the box. So also it's the preparation, I'd say. I've really focused in on my preparation in the week, just really trying to watch all the film I can, really trying to be a coach on the field, and I feel like it's been paying off a lot. And also the coaches believe in me, and they're giving me opportunities to make plays, and I'm just capitalizing on them. So that's all it is, execution.
Did they run that with the delayed mesh point on film with the other quarterback too? And was it helpful that Wake Forest seemed to do similar things and you kind of prepared for them?
I think
did that help to know what they were kind of prepare for that?
By the end, well, they really hadn't. Yes, they had a delayed mesh point, but I don't think it was that drastic as it was today. I think they knew that if they sucked me in to the A gap, they could sort of just bounce it outside. And that's where their safety is going to hit. So that's what their game plan was second half, and it was sort of got to be a chess match where if I could act like I was just playing outside a little bit, maybe hit my gap, I could do that. But I mean, it was a good scheme. They did a good job playing that well. But it's Wake Forest, they do that. I mean, it's very drastic, but it's a good suck those linebackers in and then hit the RPO off the backside of it, which is good.
One clean hit you got that you just kind of knocked the guy just over. Did those feel like good when you could have a clean hit?
Oh, yeah.
What does that feel like to have that moment?
To be honest, like, it scares you nowadays. when you have a big hit nowadays, you're more worried about if you're going to get thrown out of the game. And that's really what goes through my mind and a lot of players' minds nowadays. And I don't really think that's how football should be played. But it was a great hit. I was happy. It also goes to fundamentals. We've been working a lot on tackling and the fundamentals of the game, getting your head across, keeping your eyes up. We were working on that, and he just goes out there and it shows it on the field. So
you don't celebrate until you've looked to see there's no yellow around.
I look for the laundry a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, we're good. But, I mean, you've seen it. The Auburn-Penn State game, Jacoby McClain, I mean, that was heartbreaking. There's not much you can do about anything anymore. You just got to really play fun. You got to be a fundamental tackler and really just trust in that.